Hey there. Let me start out by saying that I love Amazon. I think they have a lot of great products, and I even own a few shares of stock. But Amazon is in the process of becoming one of the biggest companies in the world, and when it does something crappy, it really needs to be called out. And I'm pretty convinced that this Amazon HQ2 competition is really crappy. For those of you who don't follow this sort of thing, Amazon is currently holding a competition to see where they will locate their second headquarters. They've got cities and states all over the country bending over backwards to try to impress them. Mayors and governors across the country are making this a priority. Today, I'm filming from Newark, New Jersey. Newark is a very troubled place. Despite being a quick train ride from New York City, Newark has been suffering economically for decades. What Amazon is promising would make a huge difference. Amazon is promising 50,000 high-paying jobs and $5 billion in investment. Having Amazon is a potential game changer for a place like Newark. Amazon HQ2 would be a lot better than yet another redevelopment project because Amazon's commitment would be ongoing. It all sounds too good to be true. That's because it is too good to be true. Now, I'm not talking about the tax credit issue. Amazon has been fielding a lot of criticism because it's set up a bidding war between states and cities with this competition. Newark's mayor and senator and New Jersey's governor got together to announce the city's bid, which apparently offers $7 billion in tax breaks for that $5 billion in investment. This is too bad, but it's not something you can lay at Amazon's feet, really. Tax competition is a big factor in the U.S. economy today, from the locations of manufacturing plants to the reason why The Walking Dead is filmed in Georgia. Amazon isn't helping, but they didn't create this problem. No, what bugs me about the whole Amazon HQ2 thing is the thought that this competition has been stitched up from the beginning. Cities like Newark are jumping through hoops for Amazon for no good reason. Since the moment this competition was announced, I've been pretty convinced that the new Amazon headquarters is going to be located in the Washington, D.C. area. After growing slowly but steadily for quite some time, Amazon is now becoming a behemoth. Amazon eats industries. Retailers are closing all over the country because of Amazon. Competition law in the United States is still stuck in the 19th century for the most part. It's good for dealing with railroads, not smartphones. But as tech companies like Amazon have gotten larger and larger, the drumbeat for new laws has increased. Amazon really wants to stop this drumbeat, or at least turn it towards its rivals. Why do you think Jeff Bezos bought the Washington Post? I mean, it could be because he just really likes newspapers, but it's pretty easy to see the ulterior motive here. The biggest threat to Amazon's business in the coming decades is government regulation. Owning Washington, D.C.'s home paper is one thing, but there is no substitute for actually being in a place. 50,000 jobs eventually means a lot of friends and family members working for the government. It means that all the state and local politicians that are physically closest to Congress and the regulatory agencies will be really invested in nobody killing the golden goose. I'm not talking about corruption here, or at least I'm not talking about anything that's illegal. This is just the way the world works, which makes the next location of Amazon's headquarters pretty obvious. To me, anyway. Last month, Amazon announced the top 20 contestants in the HQ2 competition, and big surprise, all three of the jurisdictions that make up the DC metro area were included. There may very well be a competition going on here, but it's only between Washington, D.C. and its Virginia and Maryland suburbs. Maybe I'm wrong about this. Maybe the fix hasn't been in from the very start. But to prove that, Amazon would have to place its second headquarters in a city that actually needs it, like Newark, New Jersey, or maybe one of the locations in Texas. To place one of our country's dominant businesses in the national capital is just an acceleration of one of the worst trends of the 21st century. The birth of Washington, D.C. as an imperial metropolis. In the next part in this series, I'll take a look at what has happened to the old imperial metropolis, New York City. Thanks for watching, please subscribe, and many thanks to the producer and patrons that have made this video possible. If you want a free essay on a completely different topic, I suggest you sign up for my email newsletter at the link here. Thanks.